Hey, what's up? This is Rob, and welcome to the next tutorial in the Dmod creation tutorials. If you remember in the last tutorial, I showed you how to script a basic conversation over 2 videos. It was basically Dink talking to a tree, and the tree says hi, and Dink responds and says, "Hello, how's it going?" Now, I'm going to give you another example of a talk conversation, just to make that clear, because sometimes it can be easier to grasp something when it has been shown a couple of times in 2 different examples, especially for the scripting stuff. Now, I've just opened another Dmod. Okay, here's the Dmod we're working on. It's OOTR, and this is the script on the tree. Right click properties, edit. This is the script we created last time. Now, if you're just watching this tutorial for the first time, you don't know scripting, go back, watch those tutorials, or you probably won't know what I'm talking about or understand this. So we got the, as I explained in the previous one, the talk procedure, which is right here, and you can see that because it says talk. And as I said, these void things literally do nothing. You just write them there. You write void talk to let the game know that this happens when Dink talks to the tree, and another void in brackets. Now, I wasn't going to get to this until I get to procedures, but as you can see, this script that I explained, that's in between these curly brackets, and this talk right here tells the game, just to reiterate, that when Dink talks to the tree, this will happen, okay? So if Dink does anything else, like let's say Dink hits the tree, the game will still look in this script, because Dink has interacted with the tree, and it'll look through and it'll go, no, there's no hit procedure, so it doesn't need to do anything when Dink hits the tree. End it right there. If Dink talks to the tree, then the game will come in here and go, look, there's a talk procedure. Run everything in between the curly brackets right here. Now, just so you know, I always like to indent just there, like 1 space. I don't know why, it's just a scripting habit I got into. You might find it weird, but you can have it just like that if you want, if it makes more sense. Just whatever, have the text in between the brackets, each command on their own line. Either way you want, doesn't matter. I just have mine indented, kind of, just so you know, because that's how I'll be scripting. Okay, so we'll close that. And that was just a quick explanation of what the procedure is. Hopefully you understand that a bit better now, because I really wanted to explain that so you know much better what's going on. Now let me just check this here. I just need to check that this is working. And it is. Okay, that's good. Sorry, that was just my recording thing. Now what we're going to do is give you another example on an actual person. Now, usually tree wouldn't talk, but as you can see, it's a script. The game does whatever you tell it to, regardless of what the object is. That's what I mean. Let's think of it this way. Computers are stupid. You got to tell them what to do, and you got to speak a really simple language, and that is the scripting language, which is Dink C. That's one way to look at it. Now we're gonna give this guy a script, so we'll just call him Guy. So type Guy here in the script box and press edit. Do you want to create a new file? Yes, we do. So we're creating the new script, and I'm going to go over it a little bit quicker here, but still try to explain it a little in depth, since this is another example. Okay, so once again, we're going to make this guy talk to Dink. So the first thing we want to do is let the game know that we want this to happen when Dink talks to him. So what are we going to do? We're going to open a talk procedure, because it will happen when Dink talks. Now let's just say we were to write void hit. That's another procedure. That's a hit procedure. So that means anything in between these brackets that we're creating, sorry about that, a closed bracket there, it will happen when Dink hits the person. And right now we want talk though, but just I'm trying to incorporate some further stuff into these earlier tutorials, just to help later. Hopefully you understand. If not, I'm always here. You can message me. I'll explain it further. If it's more confusing to you, then just let me know. I'll create a simple tutorial just for you. Okay, so this is a talk procedure. This is going to happen when Dink talks to the guy, because this script is attached to the guy. Well, it's not yet. We got to press OK. Now it is. Press properties. It's there, guy. So whenever Dink interacts with this guy, whether he hits him, talks to him, whatever, the game is going to look in here, and it's going to look, and let's say Dink talks to the guy, it's going to look in here, it's going to find the talk procedure, it's going to look, let's run everything in between these curly brackets. So what do we want to happen? Well, we want exactly the same thing as the other tree, except we're going to do the same thing. We're going to freeze Dink first. This time I'm not going to run through it like, you know, say, and then show you the error that occurs, and then add the line in. Like last time where we just wrote say, Dink could still walk around, we went back, added the freeze line. Now we know that, we're going to add it straight away. And this is the process of learning scripting. Trial and error, how everyone picks it up if you're just starting. So once again, freeze, the freeze command freezes whatever sprite you put in this bracket. Dink is always referred to as 1. I'm going to reiterate that for quite some time, just so you get that in your head, because you really need that. Freeze 1, because we want Dink to freeze. Semicolon to finish the line. Pick up all these little subtleties that you need. Just make sure that you need... I mean, often when you have an error in a script, it can just be something silly like forgetting a semicolon on the end of a line. So, like I said, put a semicolon after every line inside the procedure. The procedures don't have a semicolon. To tell the game, look, it's the end of a new line, let's go to the next one. Okay, so freeze 1, Dink will freeze. Dink's going to freeze, then we want... we'll get Dink to talk first this time. So, say stop. And we'll get Dink to say, "Hi, my name is Dink Smallwood." And once again, put comma after the line to separate what the sprite's going to say and which sprite's going to say it. So which sprite do we want to say it? That's Dink, once again, 1, because Dink is referred to as 1. Semicolon, finish the line. Next line. Okay, so we get the guy to talk now. So what we're going to do is we're going to get him to respond and say, "Hi, my name is random dude." Whatever, I don't care what his name is. And I like bananas. Whatever. And quotation to finish it. And which sprite do we want to say that? The sprite that the script is attached to. Like I explained in the previous video, and current sprite is always going to be the sprite that the script is attached to. If you want the sprite that you've got the script attached to do something in a script, this script is attached to that sprite. Okay, you write, you refer to it as and current sprite, and that's going to make that. That's going to be referring to that. The sprite that this script is attached to. Try to explain these as clear as I can. Okay, so there you go. You got that. Green guy will say, "Hi, my name is Random Dude and I like bananas." Make Dink respond again. "Wow, that's cool. Do you have any cookies?" And we want Dink to say it, so quotation mark, comma, 1, bracket, semicolon, close bracket. And then we'll just have the guy respond again. Remember, I'm using the say stop command here, which makes the game lets the game know that it's going to make this sprite say that, like we explained, but it's going to stop reading the script until it's done saying that. So then this doesn't all get said at the same time, because that'd kind of be messy. Okay, and then we'll make the guy after Dink says, "Wow, that's cool. Do you have any cookies?" We'll make the guy respond and say, "No, go away. I no longer respect you." And it's the current sprite. It's the sprite that the script is attached to. And then what we'll do is we'll unfreeze Dink. Okay, now there is actually one error that will occur here that I've left in on purpose to show you. I don't know whether you picked it up. If you did, congratulations. It's good. You learned your scripting fast. If you didn't, then that's alright. I'm going to show you. Go into the Dmod now. Let's save it. Play. And talk. Hi, my name is Dink Smallwood. Hi, my name is Random Dude, and I like bananas. Wow, that's cool. Do you have any cookies? No, go away. I no longer respect you. See, the script works fine. But what you'll notice is that guy is walking around while you're talking to him. And the simple fix for that, if you haven't figured it out already right now, is the same way we freeze Dink. We want to freeze, but we don't want to freeze one because we're not freezing Dink twice. That would just kind of be redundant. We're freezing current sprite, the sprite that the script is attached to, once again. And then, once again, just like unfreezing Dink, we have to unfreeze the sprite, so we'll unfreeze him down here. Otherwise, he'll stay frozen and he won't be able to walk around. So, unfreeze current sprite. So, if you're in need of checking your script, then I'll zoom it in here so you can see that. And just check that over. Make sure your script's all good. Alright, let's go into the game and try it now. And he'll walk around, whatever. And talk to him. Hi, my name is Dink Smallwood. Hi, my name is Random Dude and I like bananas. Wow, that's cool. Do you have any cookies? No, go away. I no longer respect you. And he walks off. So there you go. We made another conversation. Hopefully made sense. Rewatch the earlier videos if it didn't. I went faster in this. I know I interrupted myself a lot, but that was because I wanted to explain some certain things to you that will help later. And I hope this helped. I'll see you in my next tutorial that I make on Dmod creation. See you then.